Learning objectives. At the end of this topic, you will be able to describe simple curves, closed curves, and polygons. Understand angles, triangles, quadrilaterals, and circles. Simple curves. A simple curve is a curve that does not cross itself. There are two types of simple curves: closed curve and open curve. The bends of the roads are examples of simple curves. Closed curve. A closed curve is a curve where the beginning and the endpoints are the same. An example is an urn. Its starting point and the ending point are the same. Now we will define an open curve. An open curve is a curve where the beginning and endpoints are different. An example of an open curve is a rainbow that will appear during a rainy day. Interior, exterior, and boundary of the curve. In a closed curve, there are three parts: interior, that is inside of the curve; exterior, that is outside of the curve; and boundary of the curve. Let us take this closed curve. Here the point A is inside the curve, so we say that point A is interior of the curve. The point B is on the curve. Therefore, we say point B is on the boundary of the curve. The point C is outside the circle. Therefore, we say point C is exterior of the curve. Region. The interior of a curve together with its boundary is called its region. In this example, the area within the boundary B, which is colored yellow together, is called as region. Polygons. Simple closed figures made up of line segments are known as polygons. If the polygon has three sides, then it is a triangle. Then it is called a triangle. If the polygon has four sides, then it's called quadrilateral. Square, rectangle, parallelogram, rhomboid, and diamond are some of the well-known quadrilaterals. If a polygon has five sides, then it is known as pentagon. Sides, vertices, adjacent sides, and diagonals. The line segments forming a polygon are called its sides. The meeting point of a pair of sides is called its vertex. Any two sides with a common end point are called the adjacent sides of the polygon. The lines which join the vertices which are not adjacent are called the diagonals of the polygon. In this parallelogram A, B, C, D, the vertices are A, B, C, and D. The sides are AB, BC, CD, and AD. AB and BC are adjacent sides. BC and CD are adjacent sides. AD and CD are adjacent sides. AB and AD are adjacent sides. AC and BD are diagonals. Angles. An angle is made up of two rays starting from a common endpoint. Generally, for specifying the angle, the vertex is always written as the middle letter. In this diagram, the angle is ABC. The two rays forming the angle are called the arms or sides of the angle. The common endpoint is the vertex of the angle. Quadrilaterals. If the polygon has four sides, then it is called as a quadrilateral. Let's look at the properties of a quadrilateral. It has 4 angles and 4 sides. The sides are AB, BC, CD, and AD. The angles are angle A, angle B, angle C, and angle D. AB and BC are adjacent sides. BC and CD are adjacent sides. AD and CD are adjacent sides. AB and AD are adjacent sides. AB and CD is one pair of opposite sides. AD and BC is another pair of opposite sides. AC and BD are diagonals. Circles. A round plane figure whose boundary, that is, the circumference, consists of points equidistant from a fixed point, that is the center. There are 6 parts in a circle. They are radius, diameter, circumference, arc, sector, segment. The radius of the circle is a straight line from the center to any point on the circle. The diameter of a circle is any straight line segment that passes through the center of the circle and whose endpoints lie on the circumference of the circle. The distance around a circle is its circumference. A region in the interior of a circle, enclosed by a chord and an arc, is called a segment of the circle. A region in the interior of a circle enclosed by an arc on one side and a pair of radii on the other 2 sides is called a sector of a circle. An arc is a portion of the circumference of a circle. Summary. A simple curve is one that does not cross itself. A curve is said to be closed if its ends are joined. Otherwise, it is said to be open. A polygon is a simple closed curve made up of line segments. Here, 1. The line segments are the sides of the polygon. 2. Any 2 sides with a common end point are adjacent sides. 3. The meeting point of a pair of sides is called a vertex. 4. The endpoints of the same side are adjacent vertices. 5. The join of any 2 non-adjacent vertices is a diagonal. An angle is made up of 2 rays starting from a common endpoint. An angle leads to 3 divisions of a region: on the angle, the interior of the angle, and the exterior of the angle. A quadrilateral is a 4-sided polygon. It should be named cyclically. In any quadrilateral ABCD, AB and DC, and AD and BC are pairs of opposite sides. A and C and B and D are pairs of opposite angles. A is adjacent to B and D. Similar relations exist for other 3 angles. A circle is the path of a point moving at the same distance from a fixed point. The fixed point is the center, the fixed distance is the radius, and the distance around the circle is the circumference. A chord of a circle is a line segment joining any 2 points on the circle. A diameter is a chord passing through the center of the circle. A sector is the region in the interior of a circle, enclosed by an arc on one side and a pair of radii on the other 2 sides. A segment of a circle is a region in the interior of the circle, enclosed by an arc.